Got an important announcement to make. Alton Towers is open. It's opening day 2026 and we're really excited. We're here very early. We've upgraded to Platinum passes this year and we are heading for the first time ever to enter the park through Galactica Gate, which is a bit of a perk for the Platinum Pass this year. So we've not gone our traditional route to the main entrance. It will be a nice atmosphere there, however we want to get straight into Forbidden Valley and get on our favourite ride, well mine, Nemesis, and I'm in charge, so it's my decision. Really excited to be back in the park and it's going to be a fantastic day. This is ridiculous. It's like being in Thorpe Park.
He was there with his mates, so.
Oh, you're fitter than me.
Just a gentle jog, sir. Just a gentle jog.
Oh, it's a gentle jog. It's a 10 miler. First train of 2026. Making its way up the lift hill. Oh! Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Exciting times. It's been too long. Who's you excited? Yeah. We're back in the station.
I feel sorry for Noah because he can't actually see now. He's got his glasses on, but he's got quite bad eyes. And now he can't see a thing.
Well, when he's on the beast, you can't see because of the power anyway, so get ready. So we just had our first ride on Nemesis Reborn. What would you say about it?
That's the best ride I've ever had.
Really good.
I've waited so long, and it was funny coming up the lift hill. We saw Ben and Holly's theme park adventures. So
hello.
Shout out Ben and Holly.
We gave them a little wave. So it's always nice to see other people.
Yeah. Some people have said on the sort of preview days that Nemesis was running rough. I didn't see that. It's nice and smooth. If anything, it's obviously cold today, so it's going to warm up and speed up throughout the day. But yeah, really good ride, nice and comfortable. And number one for the 2026 season, Nemesis Reborn out the way. So this is one of the perks with the Platinum Pass. You get 2 free refills and a freestyle cup, so you get a cup and 2 refills absolutely free. So that's just another benefit. Like you say, last season we were gold pass holders. We enjoyed it so much, had so many good days out that we thought we'd upgrade to Platinum. So we've got our 2 free refills and we've also got our free cup as well. So we are going to check out the queue for Galactica. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see when we get round the corner, and hopefully we'll go and have a nice ride on that one. 35-minute wait. It's not open till 11, but it makes sense to get in the queue because this always becomes really popular, really busy. So if you can get it out the way, get it done. It just makes sense. Just be a little bit wise about your decision making in the park to maximise your ride time. And I can't queue down here, can I? Yeah, am I not allowed?
If you wait around here,
yeah, okay.
Be open at 11.
Brill, okay. So we can't go and queue just yet, but we'll just hang around here in some kind of disorderly fashion, and then there'll be a free-for-all like the Pamplona Bull Run when we get allowed to go and queue up. But yeah, we'll just kind of hang around here. You want to go on Galactica?
Oh
yes.
You want Galactica?
Get it through there, Dad.
You want Galactica? Second ride of the day on Galactica. Thoughts?
It was very smooth.
Really good, and that means we are the first public riders of 2026.
Yeah, we were on the first train of the 26th season, Galactica. Nice and smooth, good feeling of flight with the blue sky, wind in your hair.
What?
No, it was really good, really smooth ride, and we got on really quickly as well. Bit of a free-for-all when they opened the area because they wouldn't let you queue outside the ride, but we got on pretty quick, short queue line and a nice flight on Galactica. So now I think we're going to crush the old testicalios on Toxicator. I've got slidey pants on, so it's not good for me, but I've had children, so that's all okay. See, look, lovely landscaping. You don't get this with some of the other Merlin parks. Look at that. What a ride. Understated. Oh my god, this is the 6 zone. You stand here, you're in the 6 zone. It does crush the genitals. You slide forward in those seats, and it's not very good if you're a man. Let's get on it. Everyone's heading up this end, gradually making their way from Mutiny Bay, but if we get to The Curse now, it could be a good tactical option. It's scary.
See, I think The Curse might have the best music.
I don't want to go in.
It's literally just
Mrs. Alton held a party to celebrate the turning of a new year.
Every time. That's right, guys. That's right. Third ride of the day, The Curse at Alton Manor. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no new effects. There's some new music at one of the parts where it's really dark, but it's still great to.
I didn't hear any new music. What did you think,
Yeah,
Emily?
the new music, and me and Tom beat funny in there.
Yeah, there's a new piano riff, and it's nice to see it on a Keith ones because I
didn't smell as much of the smells really, so I don't know if they've only got a few smell pods on, but it wasn't as pungent and aromatic as it normally is.
The
But maybe
Wickerman,
as the ride progresses, it will get back up to full smell.
The Wickerman smell pods are in that
in
tunnel
weird
that spins instead of the
spinny
small
tunnel.
citrusy
Yeah,
ones.
it's got some cedar in there. So, well, yeah, good ride. So that's 3 so far today. It's been smooth sailing. I don't want to jinx anything, but yeah, we've got in. We've been on the rides. The queues have been fine. Weather great. Good atmosphere. Loads of vloggers and Instagrammers out.
Me and Tom
And it's just been a good atmosphere. So the kids have been saying hello to people, and it's been great seeing some people who watch our small little Instagram account and YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, consider doing that, and always come and say hello if you see us and you want to, and we'll discuss rides and theme parks with you. So yeah, we can't wait to get back on our next ride. I think we're going to head towards Wickerman or something like that. So yeah, can't wait. Cookie time.
Thank you.
I need to have the first bite. Or the second bite then. Is it nice? Can I try? That's a good cookie, that.
Well, it's mine.
So the mine train at the moment is not operational. I'm not sure when they're going to open this. It's a very popular ride, and I'm sure there's a few disappointed parents who enjoy this classic bit of choo-choo. However, we'll wait a little while longer to get on the runaway mine train. Always a good atmosphere here in Mutiny Bay. Nice popular area, loads of eating and drinking places, some cracking rides, and on Scarefest in particular, always draws a large crowd, especially when it's raining. Get some shelter under there. Some good rides, Sharkbait Reef. Let's go and explore. So one of Emily's worst fears is Heave Ho. So what's going through your mind?
Distress, panic. I'm really overwhelmed, to be honest.
Tom's running off because he's seen Sean off Theme Park Worldwide. He's like hero. Hopefully he's not going to interrupt him when he's filming. Well, Tom's just met one of his theme park idols.
Theme Park Worldwide.
Yeah, Sean's been here vlogging in Mutiny Bay. Emily, what about me? I met Sean at Theme Park Worldwide as well.
Yeah, I did.
So, 4th ride of the day, is it?
Heave
4th
Ho,
ride of the day, Heave Ho. that was good. We've noticed it was on a different cycle, definitely from last year.
Yeah.
Dare I say it, slightly more intense. Emily did grey out, Tom blacked out, I had to wake him up. But all jokes aside, it gets into the big main swinging part of the ride much quicker. So yeah, nice. Now, we don't have many videos on our channel because we've only just started it. I have a wild camping channel which is sort of vaguely popular. Anyway, if you watched our last Scarefest video, you'd know that I like hot dogs. Obviously from my physique, you can probably tell that as well. So I'm just going to go and check on the hot dog stall, make sure everything's functioning as it should be, and you know, if the mood takes me, I might make a purchase. So obviously the lake for battle galleons is being emptied somewhat. There's the shark floating in midair. We'll go and see him. So you don't see this very often. It's pretty low. There's the outlet, and then the little great white shark is floating in midair. There he is. I think somehow that this lake is connected to Congo River Rapids, so don't quote me on that, it's just something I've heard. So the rapids are drained at the moment, and obviously this lake, maybe a bit of cleaning, just making sure it's all good to go from when the warmer weather comes. And the open battle galleons, good ride if you don't mind getting wet. I always love this view. Look at that, the skyline with the towers always looks absolutely fantastic, really atmospheric. And when it gets dark later, hopefully we'll see it all lit up. There's the Smiler just going down there, and the second train about to descend. Here we go. I've got a few nerves actually in anticipation. It's the hot dog stall. So at the moment the queue for Wickerman is 95 minutes, so we are not waiting an hour and a half. With Platinum, like I said, we get an additional perk, that being a one-shot fast track. So we're going to save that for the time when we're going to get most value, hopefully. Well, Tom's got his mind set on a night ride on it, so we'll leave that for when it goes dark and use the fast track a little bit later on. But now we're probably going to make our way towards X Sector, see what the queues are looking like for Smiler. It's always really popular, and Oblivion as well. So the Smiler is meant to have had some TLC over the close period, and a couple of people have said that it's running much more smoothly at the moment. So I don't know what they've done to it. I'll ask one of the staff, see if they're willing to tell me, but that can only be a good thing. I didn't find it particularly rough anyway. I thought it was a bit hit and miss, but I do remember one ride in the rain in particular, and it was really, really uncomfortable. But you know, for the most part, I've always found it reasonably smooth and tolerable. So we'll go and see if it's riding a little bit differently, if it's had some money spent on it. Again, that's only a good thing here at Alton Towers. Ducks are all excited to see people again. A bit of a floating golf ball there. The grounds really make Alton Towers. I always say, in my ideal world, if we were able to get the rides from Thorpe Park and somehow drop them into Alton Towers in addition to what's already here, it would be, for me, the best theme park in Europe. Is Tom doing a bit of networking with Coaster Dad? He's got no shame, my son. He needs to leave people in peace. He's getting like me. So, met someone else, Coaster Dad. Thanks for taking the time out to have a picture with us. Hope you're enjoying your day, and it was good to hear your thoughts on opening day here at Towers. We're heading into X Sector. It looks very busy. The unmistakable roar of the Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, that is.
The Smiler, and also they've done some stuff to it, it's gotten smoother, and on one of the trains it's got a new restraint, so we'll see how that is.
Let's go.
So that's the train with the restraints. There's the restraints.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the presence of an electrical storm within the local area, at this moment in time, the Smiler and all affected rides have ceased operation. We do apologise for this inconvenience and thank you for your patience.
As you can see, it's really stormy.
So we went on the Smiler. What are your thoughts on that? And I'll save mine to last.
It was running a bit smoother and I had a good ride.
Yeah, I personally thought it was running really well as well on row 3.
Yeah, so there's a mixture of new restraints, new style restraints, and new as in new existing restraints. So we weren't lucky enough to get a new style, but it was an alright ride. Wasn't the smoothest for me, but you know, that's just how it is. It's hit and miss. It always has been on the Smiler. So we just had a little bit of lunch. We don't usually like to buy both meals here just to save a bit of cash, because the Aramark food prices are absolutely ridiculous. So it's still sunny, really cold, atmosphere bit mixed really. There's some people saying they've had a fantastic time, and there's others saying that the ride availability is poor, and that are not happy with the staggered openings. Sometimes it's easy to be influenced, isn't it, by others when you're looking online and see what other people have to say. You know, we knew it was going to be busy, and it is busy, so that is not unexpected. You know, long queues, the queues are really building now, but it is opening day at the end of the day. I'm not sure how many people are in the park, but yeah, it's always good to have max capacity on rides just to keep those queues down. And you know, weather delays are weather delays. They are frustrating, especially when you can't see a storm. And I think I mentioned, you know, maybe they need to renew their geographical distances as to when they cease operations on a ride. But yeah, anyway, so that's another one ticked off. We might do Oblivion next, or we might go into Dark Forest and see what Rita's looking like. Emily's favourite ride in Alton Towers. Hello.
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 40 minutes for the
So
Vekoma Madhouse.
45, I was so close.
45 for Hex. Yeah, it's a nice ride. We might go on it, but we have certain cut-off points and for Hex, which is good. But once you've done it a few times, yeah, you've done it. So we're not waiting 45 minutes for a bit of a Vekoma Madhouse. So we'll go and see what Rita is. And 13. Look at Emily's face. Rita. Rita, say it.
Ugly. Rita.
You can get me a Rollo.
You can get me a juicy little Rollo.
No, you.
Rita.
Hello?
Ensure that all loose belongings are secured.
Alton Towers opening day and you're not actually going to ride. It's true. Alton Towers opening day and you're not actually going to ride. That is ridiculous. By the way, Emily goes on stealth. She literally goes on stealth and laps it, but she won't go on this because she doesn't like the fact that she's not sure when it's going to set off. She says, you know, on stealth. So after a long wait for Rita, finally got on. Good ride. I do like it. I do enjoy it. Good forceful launch. But well, what do you think?
Well, it was really smooth, but I just think after the launch and the first turn and hill, it's just a bit boring.
I know, Dad.
Emily skipped that one. She's not a fan of Rita. All I'd say is, I don't know whether they got new staff or what have you, but the ops, just like a massive delay between trains. So if you've ever been to Thorpe Park and Stealth, the operations on Stealth are really fast. Just getting the cars out one after another. Well, there's sometimes in excess of 4 minutes. I know there's issues with some people, you know, taking things on they shouldn't do and things like that, but I think they really need to quicken the ops on there. But it is opening day, and we don't want to be too overly critical, but yeah, that's why there's a big long queue. They just need to tighten things up with the operations. Yeah, look at that. That was nearly 5 minutes between trains, so there we go. 13 down the lift hill. There you go. Cost cutting at Merlin. Another stupid thing is you can't put your discount in with your pass here, I've got to go to the kiosk. So, add to order, nothing else. And then no option to, no change in the price. Absolute wallopers. That's the oldest tree in the park. I'm not sure how old it is, but it is very old. Just next to the Congo River Rapids. It always looks good with the lighting. Very, very atmospheric. With the lights reflected on the water. It's lovely. And sometimes it's nice just to walk around. It's not all just about, for me, being on the rides. Big Bob lit up and imposing. Feed the flames. Behemoth. The Wickerman.
Visitors, we are opening the pen.
Front row night ride. All lit up, looking good, atmospheric. See, look at this. This is the best ride in the park. You cannot beat this. Absolutely epic. The theming, the mist, the music, the soundtrack, the lighting, the location, just into this cliff face cut out in Forbidden Valley. This is absolutely 10 out of 10 ride experience in my view. Making our way into the depths of hell, into the belly of the beast. Oh, that proper atmospheric. So that wraps up our visit to Alton Towers Opening Day 2026. I'll go first. Bit mixed feelings from me. We've got on a lot of rides, but the queues have been massive. There's some decisions which I've mentioned in respect to some of the food places which I just think add to the queues, and it's going to be a nightmare in the summer. But we've had good weather, good fun. We've met a lot of nice people. Operations have been a bit slow on some rides, especially Rita, but we've managed to do pretty much all the big coasters apart from Oblivion, and we didn't get on 13. But I've had a good day. The park can only get better. That's my view. If they listen to people's feedback, they can only ever improve. So yeah, we're looking forward to what the season holds. And yeah, Emily, what's your views?
We had a good day and we got on a lot of rides, but I think some of the ops were quite slow, so they need to work on that. But I think it's because it's the first day of the season, the rides are warming up and the staff are just getting used to it again. Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. Tom?
I personally had a really good day. I just think Galactica being on one craft is unacceptable, but other than that, we've met a lot of great people. The atmosphere's been great, so I have had the best trip I've ever had.
Okay, so that wraps this one up. I'll leave links to our social media, Instagram below, and we'll be at Thorpe Park Passholder Day next Sunday, so looking forward to that. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and
Bye.
take care.
Cheers.